Hello, Barry Conlon.
Hi Oliver, how are things? How are you?
Not too bad now. You're one of Ireland's leading tax experts. You run a company called Gettaxback.ie. Do you want to explain that to us before we go on to the Paradise Papers?
No problem at all. I own a tax refund company, and we particularly help out people, mainly PAYE workers, to maximise their refund. We do a free assessment essentially on any person who's a PAYE worker, which is most of the population in Ireland technically. Okay. And we review everything from medical, dental expenses to uniform allowances, tool allowances, single parents, trans-border workers. So there's a whole array of various aspects of taxation that people may actually use themselves, but we, with our expertise, maximise your refund and do a full synopsis of your tax file back to 2013 presently, which is expiring at the end of this year.
When you say it's expiring, what do you mean? Can you explain that there? The 4 years there, is there?
Correct, there's a 4-year limit that revenue have, and within that time you have, if there's essentially, you could have a USC refund, for example, because you may have been part-time working in 2013, you have technically up to the 31st of December of this year to claim that back. Unless you claim it back before the 31st of December this year, that refund will no longer exist. So there's millions upon millions of euro left within the pool of revenue that people have unclaimed, and we really delve into that and make sure that your people aren't missing out on any refunds they may have.
What kind of money are you talking about that people can claim back? Are you talking about the thousands, or you?
Technically, this morning I would have had one, just a standard guy, construction worker. He was due a refund of €1,800, just overpayment of tax. He would have also had some medical expenses, some dental expenses. So there's just a routine example of what people are due back on a day-to-day basis.
So all that people have to do is get onto you at gettaxback.ie.
That's correct.
What's the procedure?
The procedure is just contact us by email or ring myself directly, and we'll get the ball in motion. We'll email you over a form. It's quickly and easy to sign you up. Doesn't cost anything, as I say. It's a free assessment. A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm afraid to touch the revenue. Will I owe money?" The main thing we do there is we look at everything fully, and that can never occur because we look at things first, and without requesting anything, that cannot occur. So, the first thing is we sign you up, we have a look at your tax file, and then we do a second tier, essentially, synopsis. What that means is we'll go into detail in terms of medical receipts, prescriptions, stuff like that. Are you a single parent? Are you claiming rent relief? There's various other aspects we can go into, but that's as a second tier. The first thing is contact us, we get the ball rolling, doesn't cost anything, and we work it from there.
And they can contact you on gettaxback.ie.
Yeah, just email me, Barry at gettaxback.ie, or contact me on the mobile 087 97 39708. That's 087 97 39708. Okay,
Barry, we said we're going to move on to we're going to talk about the Paradise Papers.
Yes.
What are the Paradise Papers?
Okay, the Paradise Papers they're quite technical. They're documents detailing individuals who are legally trying to reduce their tax bill. That's essentially what they are. So they're documents that are people who are legally trying to reduce their tax bill.
You said the word legal, so it is actually legal.
It is legal, yes. It's as we perceive it at the moment, it is legal. It's rather than tax evasion, it's tax avoidance. So essentially, people generate income and they're trying large amounts of income, and they don't want to be liable for tax within a certain jurisdiction.
Okay, so how exactly does it work?
Okay, it's very straightforward slightly straightforward, let's say. But then it becomes very complicated and involves accountants, lawyers, offshore accounts, various other people are involved in the whole aspect of it. How it works is lawyers and tax experts and accountants utilise their experience and knowledge to reduce a person's tax liability to a minimum, mainly high earners, obviously, because there's going to be. So it's a way of, there's offshore schemes. They're set up offshore schemes for income that could be earned in various jurisdictions. So it's to set up an offshore scheme, and the recent Paradise Papers investigations is by Appleby, and they assisted numerous wealthy individuals in the avoidance of tax. How they do this is they set up complex systems They set up layers of companies.
They kind of weave a web.
Correct. They set up complex companies in tiny tropical islands. So they set up a whole, as you explained, they set up a web essentially of complex companies within these tiny tropical islands, where people can invest in yachts, luxury homes, trust funds, and they're not liable for tax within these jurisdictions.
So who's involved?
Okay, so there's a number of people, as you know, mainly involved. You know, you'll hear it in the press, like, but you know, essentially, it's high earning companies, people involved in, you know, acquiring large scale wealth. The standard guy on the road is paying 52% tax after €33,800. These people are like companies. They pay into a company and then they transfer the company over to offshore accounts to avoid tax in this jurisdiction.
And where has it occurred?
Where has it occurred?
Yeah.
It has occurred mainly, as I said, in tropical islands. In Malta, there seems to be a lot of information coming from Malta, and in the Caribbean islands as well. We're not entirely sure at this point where its origins, but you know, this is well known, and going forward, we're not too sure what revenue or in HMM revenue in the UK will deal with this. You know, this is an international issue, technically, you know, that needs to be addressed.
Barry Conlon from Gettaxback.ie, thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Oliver. Cheers, thank you.